Hey, what's up, guys? Gambling Kiwi. We were just at the TAB putting some last minute bets down on the Sharks vs Dragons game tonight, getting in some last minute picks. I noticed all this stuff was on. I've never seen this stuff before. This was the New Zealand TAB. I assume it's the same at the Australian TAB, but I cannot confirm whether or not this is available for everyone. I don't think it would be available for everyone worldwide, as we don't get this sort of stuff for the Super League. So I imagine the English TAB will not have this stuff up there for them. So I thought I'd copy the information and just paste it. So once again, this ain't my information. This is straight from the TAB themselves. And that's kind of why I highlighted it in red up here. You know, it's a bit of a red flag when the gambling company's telling you who to gamble on. You know, with that being said, all these picks seem pretty solid. Alright, we're not going to read over all of these paragraphs here. We're just going to go through the highlighted bits here. And let's see if we can knock this out as quick as we can, eh? Ben Hunt will remain at the Dragons. And the Dragons suffered an embarrassing 48-18 loss to the Warriors last week. Meanwhile, the Sharks are fresh off the bye, so everything's just stacking in the Sharks' favour here. Only 10 kilometres away from each other, with the Sharks winning the last 6 clashes. So they're trying to say that there's a bit of a rivalry here because they're so close. I tend to look at it as if they're more like brothers, but whatever. Earlier this year, the Sharks put on 40 points to 8 win over the Dragons, with Malito and Rahman both getting doubles. I had this dude down to score a try too, and after I swapped it. Maybe I should have left it. Nevertheless, winning on the road has not been a good part of the Dragons this year. They've lost their last 8 away games. The Dragons have also conceded more than 30 points per game in their last 5 games. Their left side defense is the worst in the competition at the moment. The Sharks have said they're going to expose this. I'd also, I don't know why it's got down here, Will Kennedy expected to put on another show. I don't know what made them say that. He has scored the first try 4 times already this season. So with that being, I don't know why they mentioned all that, but we went and had a look, and he is, to get the first try scorer, he is paying $8.50. Oh, that's $8.50, not $850. Ha, there we go. But that, you can't argue with those odds, eh? It's also, their best bet was halftime, full-time margin, Sharks 9+. They got a 4 out of 5 confidence on that. I went with the anytime try scorers. I got both of these guys here. I got Kakara to score 1 try. I also got him down to score a double. And I got Jamie Rahman paying $2.40 for a try. I had to take that bet. And $9.50 to get a double, so we had to take that bet too. Personally, I also put one down on Nico Hines to score a try. I did say I was going to pick Nico Hines to get the 6, 8, 12, 10 points. Those options weren't available, so I put him down to get a try. Maybe I should have gone with Kennedy to get a try, and I probably should have kept this guy to get a try, for him to get a try and to get a double. Nevertheless, we ramble. Sharks looking to absolutely smash it. We're hoping they pour on lots of points. I'm hoping we get these doubles. Let's move on. Next up on the Friday, Warriors here against the Rabbits. Warriors at home, go the boys. They've had 3 consecutive wins by 20 plus points. Go the boys. Meanwhile, the Rabbits on the other end, they've had 4 losses in their last 5. Latrell Mitchell still sidelined, so it's looking good for the Wars. The Rabbits have won the last 7 games in a row. Last 7 times we've played the Rabbits have beat us. And not only beat us, but they beat us by an average of about 40 points per game. That's embarrassing. But this season the roles seem to be flipped, and lately the Rabbits are leaking 30 points per game, while the Warriors are scoring 30 points per game. So it's looking good for the boys. TAB's recommended best bet is over 42 points there. If you really want to go for the punt, the best value they reckon is over 61 points, paying $8 there. I don't know if I have the confidence to put that bet on, but let's carry on, eh? My recommendation is just go for the Warriors. I might put a head-to-head on the Warriors. I haven't yet, but probably just stay away from this one because Rabbits are dangerous, and Rabbits seem to be able to outrun the Warriors. Alright, let's carry on. Storm vs Panthers. Got this one on the Friday as well. The four NRL championships in the last 6 years between these two guys. They're both in the last 10 games. They've both won 5 each, so pretty evenly matched. Well, perfectly evenly matched. Average of only 23 points, so evenly matched, low-scoring games. The Storm have won the last 4 night games they've played, so and they're at home, so probably lean towards the Storm here for this one. But TAB best bet is under 40 points here, under 38.5. And this is 5 out of 5 confidence they gave this bet, and that's only one of 2 5 out of 5 bets this week. So this is the most confident bet. First to 20 points neither. I think we might just cover the top bet for each game, man. We'll just ignore these other ones. But there you have it. They're expecting a low-scoring game, and I probably agree with them, but 2 very dangerous sides. If I was going to bet on them, I probably would take this under bet. Maybe I might take the 40. Well, who knows? It's just such a dangerous game. I personally stay away from it, Next up, we have the Raiders and the Titans. With the Raiders won 8 of the last 10 games. That's phenomenal. Go the Raiders. The Titans are coming up their upset win there over the Broncos last week. That was an awesome game. And they also get their captain back. That's huge. While on the flip side, the Raiders lost another one of their big boys. So it is what it is, The Raiders winning 7 of the last 8 meetings in dominant fashion. Now, I usually don't pay attention to all that sort of stuff, what happened in the past, blah, blah, blah. Every year is a different year. Every team, changes every year. People get a little bit older. New guys come in. People swap sides, all that stuff. Best bet is Raiders 1 to 12 points. Now, I actually got the Titans here as my dog of the week. And so I'll be cheering for the Titans to get another upset there, go back to back. Hopefully they can do it for us. But there you go, TAB, going for the Raiders. Alright, next up, the Cowboys versus the Tigers. Let's just keep going, keep going full ball. So the Cowboys here in the yellow posted wins over the Storm, Panthers, and Rabbits in their last 3. Oh my god! Oh, let's read that again. The Cowboys posted wins over the Storm, Panthers, and the Rabbits in their last 3 games. Oh, that's sweet to read. I'm not even a Cowboys fan, but you got to be proud of that. Alright. Tigers have lost their last 3. Looking for the wooden spoon again this year. Who knows. But Tigers did beat the Cowboys 66-18. If you remember that. This seems like so long ago now, but apparently it was only 4 weeks ago. So, Cowboys are 4-0 since losing to the Tigers. So, Tigers wasted them 66 points. It revved the Cowboys up, and they haven't lost a game since, despite playing Storm, Panthers, and Rabbits. So it looks like the Cowboys, will the Cowboys be coming for revenge? TAB thinks so. They have the Cowboys point stat negative 13 points. Basically, Cowboys to win 13 plus. They've got, we're gonna just ignore that other stuff, Who cares about that stuff? But I don't know, because the Tigers' defense has been their strongest weapon. Remember, they beat the Panthers by defense. So I don't know about all this big points margin. They probably will get it done, but I say it'll be close. They're not going to smash them, but maybe they will. Maybe they'll get revenge. You can never, it's the TAB, it's gambling. You never know. Personally, I wouldn't take this bet because the Tigers' defense is just too good. In saying that, I do have the Cowboys as part of my safety parlay. I do believe the Cowboys will get it done. I just don't know if they'll run away with it like they're going to want to. I did forget about that 66 hiding they got. So yeah, maybe they will, because it depends how hyped up they are and how desperate they are to get that revenge back on the Tigers for those points. We'll have to wait and see. Cowboys at home. Yep. Let's carry on. Next up, we have Broncos versus Dolphins. Where are we? Broncos will be without Reece Walsh. Yeah, that's alright, Broncos are part of my safety parlay too. Broncos, Cowboys, and the Sharks were my safety parlay. So Walsh has gone for 3 games. I think they've got enough depth at the Broncos to cover that. That other dude, what's his name? was it Sailor? He was phenomenal. And when Walsh went to Origin and the Broncos fullback, I think he was better than Walsh actually. The Dolphins have problems of their own. 3 consecutive losses by more than 20 points. Their one and only meeting was 18-12 in favour of the Broncos. Eels put on 42 points in the first half last week. Not good signs there for the Dolphins. And Broncos losing last week. Coach was really upset about them losing. And the TAB says, they've won 4 of the last 5 times they lost. So they rebound really strong. So look for the Broncos to smash them. The TAB's best bet is over 46 points. And that's 5 out of 5 confidence on that. It's the second, 2 out of 2, 5 out of 5 confidence bets for the week. I don't know. I'd probably go with the try scorers here on the Broncos. If I feel like there's going to be lots of points scored, I usually go for the try scorers. That way, even if there's not as many tries scored, at least the favourite try scorers will still hopefully get a try for you. I just think it's a little bit safer. Probably doesn't pay as much though, but if you pick 2 and get... Yeah, anyway, I'm rambling. We've got to keep going. We've got more games to cover. But yeah, Broncos, part of the safety parlay. Go the boys. They should be fine. I don't think losing Reece Walsh is going to hurt them in the slightest. Next up, Bulldogs, Newcastle. Both teams have lost their last 3. The Bulldogs get some bodies back this week, including Bruton and Adol-Carr. That's huge for the Dogs. The Dogs were going to be my dog for the week. We still went with the Titans, but they were a very close second. I'm backing the Bulldogs to win this game. And the Knights lose a veteran. So, go the Dogs. Looking good for you. Common theme has been very low titles. Don't expect either score to score more than 20 points. That's ruthless from the TAB right there. That's ruthless. Best bet under 42 points. Yeah, maybe, but I wouldn't go on that because you got 2 teams that are struggling. So if one team can put it halfway together, they'll absolutely obliterate the other team. And I'm hoping it's the Dogs. I could see Newcastle doing it. I could see it being a close game, but yeah, my bet is the Dogs. Underdogs here. Where's my highlighter? But yeah, again, another dangerous game. If you're down to your last $10, stay away from this one, eh? Last game for the week is Eagles versus the Roosters. What do we got here? The Roosters, following losses in their last 5 or 7. Oh, man. They've lost. Come on, Roosters. That hurts to read. Eagles are without Tom Todorovic for the rest of the season, although his brother does return for the Eagles this round. Roosters will be missing a host of players. Crichton, Butcher. Oh, my God. Oh, it's not looking good. The Roosters have won 6 of the last 8 meetings, 3 of the last 4. Neither team has performed any good. Both have consistency issues, and that's the big thing. With the Roosters having their consistency issues, and Eagles seem to look horrible about Tom there. Again, I'll just stay away from this game. The matchmakers have it as a coin flip up here, both paying about the same. Their best bet is under 43 points. That's it. Come on, that's it for the week. I can't believe that, Roosters. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry about my pronunciation is horrible. I know that. That's why I stay away from some of these names. But this is the first time we've done this. Any suggestions, tips, all that sort of stuff would be much appreciated. And that's it from Gambling Kiwi. We will come back to this and we'll recheck this on the Monday when we do our picks and our safety parlay, our dog of the week video. But we'll be keeping an eye on this from now on and see how these tips go, because I quite like it. And hopefully you liked it. I'm rambling again. I'm out. Peace.